You know what? You're wondering, why is that to be a stupid video? I don't know. Because it's the easiest way to upload it to YouTube. But I'm laying in couch. There's a light. What the hell am I looking at? Whatever. It popped into my head. What would you? Okay, I'm still a generally negative guy, but obviously I've gotten a little optimism in the past few years. How do I really like the word reconcile. How do I reconcile that with? Okay, let's just say I don't know how James. Everyone everyone is in some sort of negative situation. I want to be there, but then I'm not exactly in such a. I'm not the guy for it. Okay, what I'm getting at is, you know what? This is about me. Um, Even I start to get annoyed. I mean, maybe I went through a. I don't want to call it fundamental, but a big change. Um, I get it. This is my change, and you can't get other people to change with you, right? Like that's just not how it works. God, I wish I could point it at something so you at least have sort of reference point. Oh, the light fell. Anyway, that's the iPad. What? Um, like even I get annoyed now. Remember I told you? I told James to like. It doesn't require money, and just sign up and get the free money, and then let that free money ride while the markets were booming. And this was a year and a half ago, so that's a year and a half of gain. I mean, again, you could have lost it all, but hey, opportunity is opportunity, and wouldn't do it. I don't know. It's just one of those things where I just go. I I'm trying free money, and there's nothing required of you. Well, it won't do it. Okay, fine. Can't force people. Fine, but clearly in a position of need. Still has some really stupid spending, but hey, I guess this is really just my own personality now. I'm not going to call it a quirk. I find it to be extremely logical. Getting the most value out of your dollar, and there's nothing wrong with inconvenience. Like, you know what? I'm not paying some guy on the street $2 for a bottle of water. I'm not that thirsty. I'll drink when I get home. Okay? And I'm not paying $5 for a bottle of water at the concession stand inside the casino, nor am I paying $3 for a bottle of water to the convenience store on the street. No one's getting it. I paid 10 cents for mine at home. I'm drinking it at home. Like that. Like, no. Unless I was just dying of thirst. Same kind of goes with food. But hey, sometimes I splurge. But no, even I get annoyed. Like, look, maybe I'm friend. I'm not going to include James. James and I have a history at least. Husaki, I mean, we've always been different in terms of our politics. Yet, we got along on a certain. Whatever, it could be the negativity thing. Brill and I agree more on politics, but also we might have also. I don't know, I don't want to call it negativity. Whatever, we all have our. We're all something associated with that word, all right? There's. I don't know what we are. I don't know what you would call it. But even I get annoyed. Like, okay, like, I know what you'll probably say. He's in that mindset. It's like everything is amplified. It's his mindset now. Like if you're already that down, whatever. Won't try Viagra because I mean it's one of the most common solutions, and I don't know why. It's not that I'm invested. I don't know what to call it then. But the fact that because there's okay, what's one of the side effects? You might have an erection lasting longer than 4 hours, and then I guess the worst case scenario of taking Viagra would be heading to the 4 hours, go to the emergency room, and they might have to stick a needle in your penis and drain it. And okay, no, that's scary. That scares the fuck out of me. But I should look up how many cases, but it's one of those 0.01% kind of things. Otherwise, all hundreds and hundreds of millions of men who take it so they can have a working penis, a functioning penis, like that. And I know. I have my own irrational. What do you call it? So I already got his defense, but it's regardless. It's not even about that. Forget logic. Just me. I just go. You know what? I'm annoyed. I think when it comes to almost everything now, there's a unnecessary. I keep calling it a bear. Like at least a bear in a bear market is making money because you purchase a short and then you proceed to make money on the way down. But I'm just saying a bear in let's say the Viagra, just everything, and you know what? I'm already okay. I'm just down because I'm struggling in one sector. I want to use my hand. Struggling in one sector, which is the social, but also right now it's financially. No, I'm not struggling financially, but obviously we're in a bear market, whatever you want to call it, in a volatile time, but I'm handling it, So I'm probably not as in good of a mood as, let's just say, when money was going up and I had that momentum where I thought a poker game and some new people and maybe I'd have something. I go out and everyone's all like, "Yo, is there a game tonight?" Just that. You know what I mean? Yeah. I got some new people. Blah blah blah. You know what I mean? And then everyone goes like, "Whoa, you really go all out for these things. Like, are you sure we don't owe you?" And it's because I have money. No one knows. And you're going, "Oh, I thought this was just like a friendly little get together," and it's only just like expensive drinks and shit and I'm wearing a suit. Shut up. I'm a sitcom. God, I don't want to say their names, but the doc used to deal for her father and his friends. So I was even gonna she has that Jennifer nameplate that I was like, put that on, Jennifer. It didn't deal for shut up. Make sure to tip your dealer, guys, and wink. Shut up. And tip her myself. And some sort of help clean up. So shut up. See? That's how my brain works. Just came up with that. Wait, what? Sitcoms. Oh, momentum. And so now there's none of that. At least financial, physically, I'm always happy there with the power of progressive house EDM and just lifting and cardio is my thing. I will never stop walking. I'm bullish on that no matter what. I'm a little I'm flatlining right now in weight loss, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going to revisit 240 or something. COVID made me revisit 220, but that was all liquid. But yeah, even there's a point to where I get annoyed, and I get it. He's in his lowest, so I gotta accept that. I'm just saying me. This is about me. I don't know if I should just limit my own exposure. Let's just say, we can't do anything about his thing, but I can do something about mine, right? And yeah, it's just I feel I'm seeing this. I'm not gonna call it fundamental, but I'm seeing a fundamental for now because I can't think of another word. I am seeing a massive fundamental difference between the people that I grew up with. Yes, I was growing from 21 to. I mean, we're all growing, but when people say grow up, they mean like 12 to 16 or something, or no, just all of your childhood. But I mean, it's not like I can replace it with anything. But at the same time, like I'm not receiving any. Like there's no. Like, how they say, you are summed up by the friends you have, and so like if all my friends were nothing but real estate investors and crypto, at least not the Moon Boys, but like real whatever, and then like stock market people, and like I'm just gonna absorb that and have more ideas and more optimistic, like even if we fall, we're gonna look for another play and go and go and go and go rather than, I don't know, like I guess Usaki was reeling, so I joined him in his pity party. Well, I mean, okay, I don't want to make it sound like, oh, here I am visiting my pity party friends and throwing pity parties for them. No, I just mean, you know what I mean? Like, and same with Bro, and then same with James, and I'm like, man, I want to be the poorest guy amongst millionaires, and they're all, helping me out. Like, guys, I'm really afraid of the markets. Don't worry, bro. I got this blah 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 blah. Do this, do that. Go, oh yeah, that's a good idea. I'm the negative one here. If at some point you should I don't want to say the words mental health. It's so cheesy. I think it's because I watch too many of those vlogs. It's the way women say it. I'm just all about mental health this year. Ever since, whatever. I had a hectic year last year. With all the Vlogmas. That's where they make like 2 videos a day for like 30 days during Christmas. And like, stressful. Whatever. They're it's probably compounded by like, I don't know, social stuff and eating disorders, or I don't know, not feeling very particularly pretty and confident. But shut up. So yeah, that's why I say it. But yeah, like I don't want to limit my exposure because I also just enjoy, having someone to talk to, because it's stupid birds. It's not even fucking daytime yet. I don't know. What the hell should I do? You could make new friends, but you don't ever have that history. I'll never be as comfortable. It'll just feel all mechanical. Well, what I mean by that is like if it's all about markets and just like, hey man, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing great, man. These markets are killing me. Oh no, man. Like like I can't ever be me. Like I mean I can be, but like I'm not sure if I should yet. So it's gonna be a little bit of like feeling it out, and you can start to let out some of you. Not that I'm like ashamed of, whatever. But I don't know. Saki will always be. He's got this like, I tried to get. I don't know how that sounds. I know how it sounds, but like, oh, I'm for socialism, government, free money, or whatever. And I was trying to get him into crypto. And I even wanted to start him off with some, I gave James like $1,000 in Bitcoin. Like, I wanted to do the same for Usaki, but it wouldn't take it. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like I just want to like, here's a spark of luck. Remember I told you how Bitcoin and Tesla was like kind of a stroke of luck for me, and the only reason I probably like jumped in further was because I got that like lucky strike. Like it got me interested because I was like, I bought during a bull market, and I was like, ooh, and it just makes you excited to want to, like, that's how anything works first. So, like, if I got them started by just being like, well, here's a free ride, and now you're just going to want to read about it. It's like, hey, here's a wallet. It's like with $1,000 in it worth of Bitcoin. And you go, oh, well, then I better learn how the wallet works. But then now you're reading about it. But then now you're curious about it. But then now you're like, about it. It's just knowing you're ahead. Because I get it. You don't want to do anything when you're behind. In a way. You might not even want to start investing yet. But, so, whatever. Yeah, I gave James some. You didn't do anything with it either. And then bro won't do. Alright, why am I taking on these issues? I got my own. Then I keep thinking maybe I'm hoping they can return the favor in some way. That's not a good thing. It's like, hey, Fear wants some cake, and then like I'm actually expecting like $10 later. No, whatever. It's one of those things that I can't ask for. It's just like I do something for you and hope that you just go like you have to wanna do something back, but I can't say it out loud. I can't be like, hey, I did that, now you do it. No, like you know what I mean? Whatever, I just shouldn't. I guess I gotta worry about myself. But then like when people say that, they always forget that like, okay, so now you've made yourself alone. Unless you're actually replacing with people, then yeah, like. But yeah, sometimes like, fine. I'll just keep like being negative and just saying like, yeah, fuck it. You weren't scared of the 0.01% chance of COVID, but scared of the vaccine 0.01%, and then the 0.01% chance of erectile. The engorged blood thing. So it just seems like pick and choose. Whatever. I'm probably doing that in some way myself, so I should have. So that's not really the argument. Just whatever. Like it's annoying. Hey, taking Tylenol poisoned my liver. I better stop taking it. Yeah. No one. I mean, not saying I expected him to get into any sort of fitness, but okay, zero there, zero financial. Remember, I've split life into three things: zero into financial and that. I don't know. I wish I could just. I don't want to replace. I want to add there. I don't. But sometimes when you're having a hard time adding, and then all you have is what you currently have. Sometimes you think if you minus that, then but then you'll just have nothing. I guess it would just be. So, I guess to balance out the. I'm not saying they're negative or they're trying to bring me down. You know what I mean? Like sometimes that energy can rub off. Fuck. Should be walking. Not burning any weight. Maybe if I. Right, where's my feet? Whatever. I can't even see it. Fucking light. Couch. Fucking A. Man, I knew it would be this tough. Yeah, everyone says it. Socializing is just really. I still say, in general, it's probably the same. But maybe that 5 to 10% change where people rely more online. Like, a giant segment of the population is just playing video games. And a giant segment of the population, which could be just 10%, a giant segment of the population just rely on online dating. And then I guess factor in, like, age and stuff. And okay, I should just end there, whatever. Negative.